Hi again. I'd like to demonstrate the consensus tuning idea that Tom Ritenour wrote about in the article I posted for you. I'm going to play third space C, and I've got the iPad set up here so that I hope you can see it and that there isn't too much of a glare, if any, so that you can see when things are sharp, flat, or in tune. I will play that fourth line C, or excuse me, third space C, and see what happens. My clarinet is all together, and I have a pretty nice read on. So you can see I'm pretty sharp since that's concert B flat. I'm going to play the open G now. Which is concert F, and you can see that it's just a little bit sharp. So generally I would tune, and you would have your students tune by pulling out the barrel so that they could get their concert B flat in tune. So I'll do that. I'm going to pull about as far as I think I should in order to play that C in tune. It's closer. Let me go a little further. Now I'll play the open G and see how that's doing. You can see how flat it went. And that's a real typical interval in clarinet music, is playing, tonguing, slurring from third space C to open G. I'll play that C again. Sorry. I don't know if you can see the smiley face or if it's just this clear dot. Anyway, and here's that open G. So I'm going to push the clarinet all the way back in now and play that C again. Now I'm going to do what Tom suggests and pull out my mouthpiece. Here's that C again. And let's check the open G. So I had to bring the open G up just a smidge by kind of pushing into the reed a little bit, but even if I didn't do that, it would still be an acceptable open G intonation. So here we have the C again, and the G. So I have pulled my mouthpiece about the thickness of a dime, maybe a little bit less. My mouthpiece is nice and secure in the socket of the barrel. It's not wobbling around, but my barrel is pushed all the way in. My middle joint is pushed all the way in. I never like to pull there anyway because it kind of messes up the bridge key mechanism. So pads up here don't always close properly when the rings on the bottom are pushed. Now let's check that third line B natural. You know, that nasty note that your kids don't ever like to play? Let's see what that intonation is like. It's pretty good, but it's real resistant. It's a little bit high, but I'm kind of lipping it down because that's the pitch I use to tune to in orchestra. I'm going to pull my bell a little bit to fix that intonation, but also, like Mr. Ritenour mentioned, that it alleviates the sense of resistance on that note, and I'll try it again. It's right in tune, and you can tell that the pitch, or the tone quality wasn't quite as stuffy. I felt it was more free blowing when I pulled the bell a little bit. Maybe you didn't hear a difference, but I really felt a big difference. I'll play that B again. So here's the C, mouthpiece pulled to bring the C in tune. Still a little sharp, it's getting a little warmer in here. But it's pretty close. Here's the open G. And now that third line B. You can see it's all very, very close, and it wouldn't take much at all for me to lip up or lip down, and I do that with tongue position so that I can get a little more subtle variation in the pitch difference. So I hope that kind of clears up any misunderstanding about this idea of pulling the mouthpiece as opposed to the barrel. You should try it. It really does work. And let me know what you think.